They like the chaos.
They like the chaos. So when you're able to
chaos,
let that chaos reign with
chaos,
let that chaos reign with
chaos,
let that chaos reign with
must reign.
Yes. Yes. Welcome, guys. Welcome to another session, another live stream, another podcast here on the Chaos Rain Show. I am Chaos Rain. And for some time I've been doing multiple day streams lately. And the reason why that is because there's so much, and I mean in good faith, so much content out there. I think it's respectful that I have to cover as much as possible in this time span before I go back to the debates again, because we had to have the conversation. We need a conversation. One moment, please. Okay, I'm just checking something right now. Let's see. I'm looking for my notification. Yeah. If you're new to the Chaos Rain Show, welcome to the Chaos Rain Show. And if you are going to be new, you know the deal. Subscribe to the channel, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell for uploads, live streams here on the Chaos Rain Show. And another thing, please follow my social media links. They're in the description below. I normally I don't repost them here because, like I said, you can find everything in the description. Personally. And I don't make no rights about it that if you want to subscribe, you can subscribe on your free will. And then leave, let's have a conversation, either my social media links or all what I left below. And as I'm preparing this, I'm trying to where is my thing? I'm trying to find my stream. Apologize, guys. I'm trying to find my stream so I can follow y'all. I guess I'm gonna have to probably do this. Okay, here it is. Now I can see what's going on. All right, let me turn the volume down. And like I did say earlier, before starting, I will drop the link now. For those that want to come up, I'll screen you before I bring you up to come up and let's have this conversation. So let me drop the call link now. All right. The call line. Open. Come up. And give. All right. Let me make sure everything's spelled right. Okay. All right. So let's begin. Now, for the first one, we're going to start with the one and only, and we have to start off, and then we're going to make our way from the next section. Brittany Renner and PJ Washington. Now, what I've noticed that was circulating on the internet, because she did a video and she's been constantly recording PJ Washington for some time now. I mean, some time now, for where nefarious reasons. And I'm not sure what endgame she's trying to do against PJ and their son. But before I play the video, make sure you guys like the stream, share the stream, and leave comments. I'm going to look, well, let me look at what's going on the timeline, because what has happened, PJ got a new contract, which I got to reveal right now. Because before we go into, you got to learn or understand the context of what's going on. PJ's Washington's new contract. Because this is very telling. And let me find the oh wait, no, this is the right one. Well, there's two of them. Oh, what's going on here? All right, we go look at the New York Times. because they're separate from the year. And yeah, I'm gonna go with New York Times. I'm gonna go with one article, guys. I'm not gonna go with both of them because there's too many articles saying one he was gonna make 90 million. Next say let's say he's gonna make 89 million. So let's look at this one article first. Then you're gonna play the video. What's going on? Why she is so in her feelings. You're not gonna be able to see this because this is small. Let me see if this is sharing. I'll have to read it to you. It's not a long article. Bear with me. The article reveals Mavericks PJ Washington finalized a 4-year, $89 million contract extension, which they say is roughly 90 million, but 89 is close enough. The Dallas Mavericks, which they already concluded and already he signed the extension, is to keep him under contract with Dallas through 2029 and 2030 season. A league source confirmed the authentic. Washington will earn $14.1 million this upcoming season. His extension will kick in for 2026 and 2027 campaign, which might be roughly worth $20 million if my math suits me. So he's making $14 million by this year alone. Next year, he'll get the increase in his salary. Washington's coming off a strong 2024-2025 season where he averaged 15 points a game, which is 14.7, shooting at 38% from three-point land and career best 7.8 rebounds per game. He battled right ankle issues, which limited him to 57 games. The Mavericks used him in both forward spots, and he also played center when the team injury crisis was at the worst in February and March. Washington, who grew up in Fresco, is suburb 30 miles north Dallas, spent the first 4.5 seasons of his career with the Charlotte Hornets. In February of 2024, the Mavericks acquired him in a trade for Grant Williams, Seth Curry, and 2027 round pick. Washington played a pivotal role in Dallas catching fire in the final week of the 2023 and 2024 season and advanced to the NBA Finals for the third time in franchise history. He averaged 17.7 points, 8.3 rebounds in Dallas' second-round playoff series win over OKC Thunder in 2024. That was part of Dallas' large pattern of success against Oklahoma City with Washington in the lineup. This past season, the Mavericks went 3-0 against the Thunder when Washington played. Did not know that. The Mavericks had extended the contract of both players they acquired ahead of 2024 trade deadline. In June, Mavericks and Daniel Galford agreed to tack off 3 years at $54 million in the center deal. So he has contract extension as well. And, there's more. I forgot. They did get the first round pick, Cooper Flagg, who's a 6'7.5" forward, which they roughly list him at 6'8" now. And which Washington can play either four spots. It's unclear how Flagg and Washington will be able to coexist. But in June, Mavericks general manager Nico Harris expressed optimism that they could make it work. Flagg did a workout while he was here. Harris said PJ was there. I said, PJ thinks you guys can play together. He said, oh yeah, we can play together. I don't see any jealousy. Harris has known Washington since he was middle school. Harris traded Washington in February. Blah, 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 blah. Yeah. And he's good for a spot 3. All right, that's it. We don't want no more bore. I don't want to bore y'all guys with that. I'm not gonna do it. I'm just not gonna do it. So that's just the legits of the contract extension he just received. Now everybody's wondering why I waste time read that. Well, the reason why I waste time read that is because this was floating around on the internet. And what's floating on the internet, for those that don't know, and let me remove this. This happened.
Ooh. Okay, hold on, pause. This is what we're not doing. So every time that he does this, I'm going to record this. because that's not okay. I'm just letting you know. No, the thing is, this is the third time he's done it. This is the third time he's done it. He doesn't want to go with you. So actually show up. Actually show up and do something then with him. Because he does this every time. No, it's not. No, it's not. It ain't because anybody babies him. You gonna give him his bag and stuff?
That's terrible. 3 weeks in a row.
Yeah, no, it's not that at all. No, it's not. No, yeah, I will. But I'm telling you right now, every single time you come here and he cries, we're gonna record that. And hey, it's up with me. Just know that it's up.
What'd you say?
I'd love to.
What'd you say?
I didn't stutter.
I didn't hear you say it again.
Suck my dick.
If you had one, maybe I would. Pussy ass
Hey, you
bitch.
wish I would,
Pussy
bitch.
ass. What the fuck you looking at?
That's on my way.
Get your bitch ass out my driveway, ho.
Dick, you don't pay for shit.
Fuck you. You don't pay for shit either. $170,000 to your hoe, but $11,000 in your son's bank account. $11,000 in your son's bank account, but $170 to that
You don't
bitch.
got shit in your
Get out
bank
your car.
account.
Get out the car. Get out the car.
Yeah. Yeah. And I'll let that play throughout. I know a lot of people want to give the little stupid commentary. I'm going to say this personally. When your baby mama is pocket watching and know what every money you make, every cent that goes into someone else's pocket is a problem for you as a man that made this so-called baby mama, especially a ratchet, dirty one. Like Brittany Renner. Like Brittany Renner. Do y'all forgot that she wrote a book? And let me see what book she wrote. Since we're talking about this chick again, because y'all know the plethora of work she has brought forth and contribute to the world in the last 13 years. I'm gonna tell you what book she wrote. The book she wrote, for those that don't know, is, and it's how old this stupid book is. This book was published 7 years ago in the month of October. It's called Judge Discover. Now, this book is an offshoot of the most popular book that really was telltale all of a woman having her way in the bedroom with a lot of celebrities, athletes, entertainers. And the one of Brittany Renner back, the first book that was Karen Stevens, that was released back in 2004, I believe. Let me check, make sure I'm right. I don't want to misquote. Karen Stevens. Karen Stevens. Or Karen Steffens. Oh, that's her damn name. That's not her. Damn. Karen. Oh, I think her name is Karen. Karen Steffens. Oh, I found it. Her book was released. Now it's approaching 20 years since her book was released. It was released in 2006. And then Brittany Renner's book came out, I think, 12 years later. And the reason I want y'all to pay attention to the correlation of this, there is a correlation 12 years ago. These books are a tell sign of a woman that doesn't know how to play the side chick role and shut the F up. They should take cock, ride on it, be a throat goat, get your money if the man gives you money, and be off your merry way. But no, they couldn't do that. They got to write and tell and kiss of their sex plays with random celebrities, entertainers. And the consequence of that is that you get blackballed. You don't get no callbacks. Hell, some are even smart as hell, not even go as far as give you the D. So why I'm saying this is because of these books, right? And Racks are books cheap now. It's like $4. You can get one used, but And Brittany Renner's book, obviously it could probably be cheaper, but who's keeping count? That these books are a telltale sign of you played yourself out the market. And when you play yourself out the market, no one wants you. I mean, really, they don't want you at all. So needless to say is this, guys, is that this should be a lesson learned for a lot of you women. And I'm going to be honest. I know there's people trying to give these women that are putting their bodies on the Instagram as models. No, they're thoughts. They're selling themselves. They're not models. They are women of social media thoughts. Looking for the next big break in regards a man scooping them up, flying them out, putting some good phallus in them hard, and maybe if they play their cards right, they will be the next girlfriend to more 1% or 2% man. Roughly, that's the game. Well, a lot of why they do it. Brittany Renner was on Instagram when it first started. Same for the next one that I'm going to reveal after this. A lot of them are out there hoping by putting their bodies out there, whether real or fake. They're doing this in hopes to snag a sucker. A real sucker. And I'm going to say this personally. It's not going to work, baby. It ain't going to work. And it should not work, personally. And the reason why I say it will not work, because what I'm noticing with a lot of young men today, a lot of young men are wising up. They're playing it smart. They're getting very much smart and intelligent on how they move. Like literally, at one time, you'll find some women that were very subpar, average at best, not 10s, but let's say as high as a 6, and maybe on a good Sunday, a 7. They might snag a sucker. And I mean that literally a sucker. But overall, it's not working with certain young men. The reason why they didn't work with PJ, because PJ had a father involved in his life. For those that don't know, his father was very involved in his son's life. That's when Brittany scooped him up during the end of high school, going on his college years, his first or second year in college, wherever how long he spent in college. She was hoping that she's going to bag a young dude. He's going to screw around. He's going to have some side chicks. She's going to know about it eventually, and she did, which she's anticipating. But here's the kicker. She already secured him by allowing him to put a baby on him. But can I tell you something? No woman that's in her late 20s like Brittany is, because she gave birth to her son at what age? At 27, 28, maybe? Going on 29, I believe. She was hoping. She was hoping, guys, that Brittany was hoping that he's going to mess up, screw up. And that's when she gets knocked up, which she did intentionally. She allowed us to get knocked up, right? That she could have said, okay, I could just leave you and get child support. And I'm going to get a lot of child support. Because if you make a couple million, I'm going to be entitled to $25,000 a month, maybe more, depending of what I qualify in certain states of child support. But here's the real kicker that people are not understanding. And I'm going to Google it, make sure I'm right. Because I asked a friend how much she really get in child support. They said she's only getting $2,500 a month in child support from PJ Washington. And how we could verify this? Let's check. All right. Is there a cap in support? And make sure I get this down pack. I spelled child wrong. We're going to look at this. Oh, yes, there is. Yes, there is. And it says here, North Carolina as a cap for calculating child support using for standard guidelines as of 2025. This is now recent. The maximum combined parental income considered in North Carolina child support is $40,000 per month. If the parents' combined gross income is more than $40,000 per month, the courts has discretion to set support at an amount of fine reasonable to meet the child's needs. There is no set maximum at the level of guidelines formulating caps a reach of $40,000 a month. Okay. For low incomes, minimum child support order is $50 per child per month, $50. The guide caps of parental income is $40,000 monthly, blah, blah, blah. No absolute dollar maximum, blah, blah, blah. Is there a statutory maximum? Okay. So let me ask important questions to see if they can give me some hints. And I'm gonna make sure I'm accurate with this. Let's find out. So since there's a cap, and please guys like the stream as I'm going through this. All right, let's look at this. I might have to ask another. Let's see. Oh my goodness. Oh, happy day. The guys were right. The people that told me, they were right on the money. Yes, PJ Washington only has to pay this no good bitch $2,500 a month in child support to Brittany Renner. And herself has repeatedly confirmed this amount dispels internet rumor that she was receiving $200. Oh my God. So it is true. She's not getting over almost close to $250,000 a month in child support. She's not getting that crap. Because to get $200K a month in child support, to receive $200,000 per month, certain states have to really grant that. If a man makes $1 million, you're gonna get a quarter of that. And really, to be honest with you, the child support is not for the child. For those that don't know, this is really for the mother, because the mother wants to still sit on her ass and get a daily check every month and do it up or spend money. And don't want to be a wife. Oh my goodness. And PJ Washington right now got a contract extension. He got a raise. He's gonna make $14 million this year. Next year he's gonna make more. Matter of fact, let me see. Let me do the math. I'm sorry, guys. I know I'm silent, but I had to really look at the math. All right. And if you guys want to come up, I know y'all watching through your devices. The link's in the chat room. You can hit the link. All right, let's look. Let's do the math. let's do this math. And should I pull my calculator? Let's look. Okay. 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 All right, so the math has been cleared. And let me do the calculator so you guys could see it firsthand. Because seeing it is believing it. Calculator will be up. Okay. And as I present you, let me present this now. Where is it? Let's do the math, guys. I like to see the numbers. Okay. So let's say he's gonna get 20. Or let's say 22 million. That's how much he's gonna get. Let's say every year. Times 4. So we're looking at roughly, my math might be off by a number. So look like he's going to get 23 million. Yeah. Let's try this again. His contract's going to be 89 to 90 million. So to amount that, he's going to make 14 this year. But next year, that's when the contract's supposed to kick in. So 23 million times 4, which is a little bit high. So I'm off a little bit. So if my math suits me right, and I'm looking back and forth, what will be the average number he's gonna make? I want it to be exact. Oh, okay. I see what's going on. Now I can figure out. I know what to do. Okay. I know what to do now. So let's say 22.5. Yeah, that looks right. Times 4. All right, so he's gonna be making $22,500,000 for the next 3 to 4 years. So for the next 3 or 4 years, that's how much he's gonna be making moving forward off a $90 million extension. This will all add up to $90 million. His year's salary right now is that's already started was now 19. It's gonna be 19.8 million. And the rest of them is gonna be 20-something, 22.5 million. And this will add to roughly 90 million. So in essence, that's how much he's gonna be racking up. For those that see the math. Y'all see the math? All right, good. Good. So that's the reason why she's so mad. I'll be mad too that I'm not married. I'm a side chick. I'm getting $2,500 a month and child support. Bitch, you're broke. I'm sorry. I don't care what she does on the side, endorse little showing Fashion Nova, which don't pay a lot. Did you know Fashion Nova don't only give these chicks on the average $500 to maybe $1,000, maybe a week, maybe, or maybe a month or so. I'm not sure how it goes. And brand deals, they're making a lot of money on Fashion Nova. For a lot of people that's on Fashion Nova, it's not paying out than is when it tended to be. For those that don't know. But it goes back to show that Brittany doesn't really got no marketing skills. Her best bet, if she want to be a real 6-figure person, a real 6-figure earner, and let me check her net worth. Since I'm looking at this chick, I might as well check her net worth. Might as well. Let's check Brittany Renner's net worth right now. Where's her net worth? Oh, wrong one. Sorry, guys. Brittany Renner. All right, let's look at her net worth. Because we gotta know where she stands net worth wise. Let's see if it's there. Where is her net worth? Oh, damn, we got her net worth. Is this her net worth? They're going to give us an estimation. We're not sure if this is going to be accurate, but well, look what we have here. Look what we have here. It says here, key net worth data. She's now projected now to be making 12 million by brand partnership and tech startup ventures. So why the hell she need this man's money again? Yeah. It said as of 2025 right now, she shoot from 8 million to 12 million. And to make sure there's anything else that will validate this network. What's this? Hold on, guys. Let me look up, make sure it's right. Let's make sure this is accurate. And I gotta make sure I got this chick's name right. Let me see. What's this chick's network? They're looking right now. They're checking. All right. I think it might be 12 million right now, her network. I have a feeling it might be that high. And as is looking for it, let me check what's going on here. All right. Okay. But it says it's influenced from roughly to 501 million, and based on her influence, work, fitness, brand, book sales, and partnership. So they said she could be really at a $12 million figure net worth. So roughly that's how much she has net worth wise. Okay. So it makes me question why you need PJ Washington to give you 176 million, or roughly his wherever he's making 1990 million in an extension. So it makes me wonder, what are you doing with your money, bitch? I mean, this is very questionable right now. This is questionable right now. Let me turn up that. That ringtone's too loud. I swear I'm not going to worry about it. That's very questionable. She should be fine. My concern with a lot of these modern women today, people, is, and you gentlemen should know this, your money is no longer your money. Your money is her money. She wants to keep what she's doing and spend your money while she has more money. She is fucking selfish. Stay away from her. If you're able to garnish and accumulate a network with your brand deals, partnership, your tech ventures are, and you're right now at 12 million, your money, whatever PG does to his son and give his little portion of the child support, should go straight to his son. To his what it called? It should go directly to his potential college or any other severance package when he becomes an adult to do as he please. You should not be taking or using child support on your own. Brittany Renner is fine, guys. Don't believe the hype that she's doing struggling. She has enough money that she's getting from the texts, the endorsements, from the exercise to the little hairs and the fashionable nonsense. She is doing good right now, people. I would not be so far-fetched to see everything wrong going with Brittany Renner. She's doing fine. She'll be fine. It's her issue. She just want his money so she can spend more money off his money. That's it. She don't give a F about her son. She just don't. And that's the honest truth. Now, moving forward, moving on. Next person. And please like the stream, share the stream. Leave your comments on your reactions on this portion of the stream. The next one we'll be talking about now is Anthony Edwards and Ayesha Howard. Now, the thing that comes to my mind, and now that has been revealed, when I covered this, maybe a month ago, 2 months ago, 3 months ago, I can't remember how long I covered this. At the time, I wasn't really sure, and was said respectfully that Anthony Edwards, right? That he is going to give this woman $1 million, and then she go about her business, right? And no one said, if let's say if she took that money or took that deal, right? Let's say she really took that, right? $1 million, depending how you use it, right? Which most women nowadays are not smart with the money. That's not gonna be for the baby. That's gonna go mostly to her, because most women on the average, they're not taking the child support and putting it on the children. They're not doing that. Especially dealing with people that make more, have more. They're taking the goddamn money and spending it on themselves. And the importance of this stream covering Brittany and not covering Ayesha issue is that the honest truth, these baby mamas are reaching back. And it's not what you expect to reach back they're doing. They're reaching back with their hand and their purse open for you to get more money. Yes, they are reaching back because they want you to spend more money on them. And they don't have to do shit. Like, really, shit. So now, as I'm going to reveal this now, and I had it up earlier. What I did with it? Okay, let me see. All right. We're going to look at this particular post. And let me remove some things on here. Kind of need space in there. All right, good. I got no space. All right. And do I need anything else? I'm good. So let's look at this post right here. And we got to look at this and have the real conversation. Hope you guys could see it. Good. That's good. All right. And I don't know if I could zoom in. Maybe I could zoom in. Maybe. Let me see. All right. I'm going to zoom in so you guys could see this. I really want y'all guys to see this. Let me see if I can able to zoom in. All right, that's good. I'm looking at my end, see how it looks. I'm gonna read to y'all. And it's funny as hell. Yeah, that's good enough. Make sure you guys like the stream. And let me double check on here. Because the guy got to double check. As people watching, they're not really hitting the like button. I don't know why, but it's weird, but it is what it is. All right. It says here, for those that's watching, let me cut this off. 1 million for 18 years is unfair, but now he paid it all at once. He made sure I never see another penny from him, no matter how rich he becomes. Anthony Edwards' baby mama. Now, one thing I will do is this, because this is Miss Howard. I'm going to double check her social media because it's only fitting. It's only fitting. All right. Let me see. Where is her? I think this is her. I don't know. Let me make sure this is her. No, that's the wrong one. because I gotta make sure I found her TikTok. I know she was on TikTok, and it's gonna be challenging to find this stupid chick, but we'll find her. Oh, found her. Okay. Oh, it's a fan page. Anybody wants to see no stupid fan page? Yeah, she's very silent. When the last time she posted this dumb stuff? Yeah, she's not been posting lately. Surprisingly, she's not been posting. And I'm examining. Yeah, this is her page. This is not no fan page. This is actual page. I'm seeing pure pictures of her. Highlights. Yeah, you ain't fooling nobody. Let me go back. Yeah, she has one page right now, and it looks like this is the only one. And she has not posted in months, and that's telling. So I'm going to agree with this post that I'm seeing right now. This is actually factual. And it's very telling. And I mean very telling that you took the payoff. And I think it was possible you could be this dumb and take the goddamn $1 million up front. Now, let's keep this in mind. Not all women, mostly black women, they're not going to take no deal just to get the money up front and that's it. And the reason why these two brothers have won, both PJ and Anthony, is because they outsmart these old broads. How the hell you 7, 8, hell, 15 years difference, and you got played by a 24-year-old that could be potentially your brother, your cousin, hell, even your son, if you had a child at age 15, which most women, that was just the maybe max or beginning stage of motherhood, roughly. But it has watered down to up to 28 now, as you look at first-time mothers. But the point is this. How in the hell you took that offer? And no one's saying, you know you're not going to put that all in your child. You want that to go buy Louis Vuitton, Gucci, Revlon, Birkin bags, red bottoms, take trips. You're not investing your money to your own daughter from Anthony Edwards. You want to take that money and splurge. Like literally splurge on the money. That's goddamn sad. And I'm reading here from the post by the King's Community. Anthony Edwards' baby mama breaks down $1 million for 18 years is not fair. Blah, 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 blah. The NBA star Anthony Edwards just dropped $1,080,000 in child support in one lump sum, covering the next 18 years of support for his child. And not only he signed the rights away from the child, so he has nothing to do with his child. He's fully give consent that he don't want to be no involved in the child's life. He don't want to be the father, so he signed that way with giving the money. And you took it. And I thought you women were more smart. They said most women, especially black women, are more so-called educated. No, you've been trained. You're dumb. Even most women that don't even got half the training or went to school 4 years or didn't even go to school, when they're saying, you don't take that goddamn deal. By taking that deal, that means you have signed a contractual agreement with the state, with the courts, wherever state you are. And here's the funny thing. One time she tried to go to another state in California to get more child support. So I tell you that she dare try to get a bag. Let me tell you something to you dumb women. And matter of fact, I'll make myself bigger. I gotta make this example. I gotta say this. You dumb ladies, listen to me good. Listen to me good. The child support hustle right now as it states is over. If you can't come up on younger dudes' money that's starting to make money, what hope you have getting money from the regular dudes that are average or maybe slightly above average earning? Very slim. Like literally, very slim indeed. This was a flex that Anthony Edwards just did, and you took it like a dummy. And because that now you're crying because now you can't go back and ask for money. That's the purpose of signing your name on a dotted paper, agreeing to the terms and service. Now, you think most people will read now, but I don't know. I got a question. I don't know if most people read nowadays anyway, but personally, you sign a contract and be done with it. And the courts abide your contract. Now I'm looking at this here and I'm reading more into this. But instead of relief or celebration, his ex Ayesha Howard, 37. She's not 37. She's about to be 39 this year because she was born in 1986. They gotta get their numbers right. She's not 37 years old. She's 38, probably turned 39 now this year. She about to be 40 next year. With no plan, no nothing. The money she got, I guarantee she done right. And quote me wrong, how much you guys want to bet she spent the whole $1 million already? I'll wait. Let's keep reading. This is injustice to a poor woman like me. I feel betrayed, she said in tears. Why she's upset? Ayesha said she originally agreed to $5,000 a month, believing she could ask for more in the future as Anthony income grew. But now that he paid it all up front, I already spent $100K. What if I finish it before 18 years up? Oh, I'll give you an answer, baby, sweetie. Lovely ladies, I'll give you an answer. If you spend the money before you reach 18 years of age of the so-called child support you possibly should receive, that's on you. That's on you. That is on you, sweetie. Anthony Edwards don't have to worry about that because he paid you up front and you took the deal. Whose fault is that? Is that his or that's your fault? I'll wait. Just let that marinate a little bit. Just let that sink in. I'm just gonna let that sink in a little bit, guys. If you already gone through $100,000, I know for a fact you did not put that in your daughter's trust fund. Let's do where's my calculator again? Now I gotta do calculation. We gotta do math, guys. We have to do math. Let me stop sharing this. Remove this. We're gonna go back to that in a second. We're gonna do another share screen. Cause now we gotta do math. Oh yes, we gotta do math. Oh yes, math. Math is our friend. Let me see if I can see it. Okay, yeah, guys can see it. Yeah. We're gonna do the math again. She's gonna get. She already spent. Let me hide this. Let's say she already spent out of the 1 million, 80K. That's how much she's getting up front in child support. Oh, my fault. I'm moving them wrong. I apologize. Okay, get it right. Okay. All right, let me double check, make sure this is accurate. Let me see. No, I was right. It was 80K. So let me change that right now. I was right. No, actually, no. This is right. This is right. Okay. So now you've seen this, right? She says she already spent 100K. That's how much she spent so far. What? How much do you think is left? $980,000. And she says she already blew through that in a few months. So for all those that want to project, and let's have fun with this. We're gonna have fun with this. Goddamn, we're gonna have fun with this. Screw that. We're gonna have fun. Like this stream, guys. I'm gonna do a poll. I gotta do a poll. I have to do a poll on this. I know I'm not getting much response, but screw it. We're gonna have fun with this. How long you think she'll blow $1 million? Ayesha Howard. Let me see. Hold on. Ayesha Howard. Let's see how far she. Ayesha Howard. All right. Answer one. Let's say in 5 years. Oh, what the hell? We're going to say 5 years. Some say it's going to be maybe 10 years. And let's add another one. All right. Let's start this poll. Let's have some fun with this. All right. All right. Let me see. All right, the poll's up, guys. Let's see your response. I think she's gonna be broke less than that. But let's have some fun with this. For those that don't know, how long you think she'll be before she become broke? Respond to the poll now or come up on the panel. I project if you're already at 980,000, and that's what she told and state or was posted that she has already spent so far. And that tells you right there, she's not, trust me, she's not spending money. She is not definitely spending on money on the child or investing the money or putting it in a trust fund. She spent it herself. That's proven as a fact. Let me remove this. And we're going to go back to the screen share. So if you already blow up 100K in less than a few months since took it, I mean, less than that. I think when she agreed to that was back in the early summertime. Yeah, I'm gonna double check when she was offered that deal. I'm gonna double check that. All right, I'm gonna check that. Let me check that now, guys. I'm gonna scroll up and look what I found earlier. Oh no, this is the wrong one. Let me look at the other one. Because I gotta check when she first took the offer. All right. Because I can't remember when she was offered that deal. Let's take a look. And it says here, all right, that they had a DNET test in 2024, at the end of that year, and later development reports that Edwards Howard demanded 500,000 and apology reputation, blah, blah, blah. This was April 2025, but no final child support. Okay. All right. So we gotta say roughly is in April. Yeah. So that she came to terms in the deal in the month of March or early April. That was 1, 2, 3, 4 or 5 months ago, roughly. And you already blew 100K of that money that you took in that lump sum. That's not a good sign. That is definitely not a good sign at all. That is dangerous. How most modern women like Ayesha Howard have blown through money in less than 5 months. All right, let's keep reading. He made sure I never see another penny from him, no matter how rich he gets. She blames the court system for allowing it. The judge sided with him. This isn't fair. What do you guys say? No, life is not fair, and you live and you die. But once you agree to the terms and conditions to take the money up front, that's on you, dummy. And I thought it was a joke. I thought it was a lie. I thought this was just a conspiracy. I thought it was not really factual. But look like it's actually factual. If she's whining, crying on the internet. She got $1 million from her kid and is complaining, I got 2 kids for free. Yep. And one guy said, good job, Anthony. Yeah. He got some great lawyers. I need to know their names. Yeah, none of it is true. She will end up getting 10 million from. No, it's not. No, it's not. Nope. Because if she, and here's the funny thing, there's no recollection of her posting anything or anything of any substance lately on the internet. And I remember, I don't know if I'm following her on TikTok, but I know I follow somebody on TikTok, and I don't see nothing she posts lately about it. If you notice, pretty much 6% of y'all never met will be selfish and only hang for their needs. And here's a funny thing: she did a whole video telling me, say, you and telling you ladies, you other women that get pregnant by men that don't make as much as she look at you as dummies and fools. And come to find out, she the big dummy. She the big stupid person to take that lump sum. I thought it was rumors. I thought it was joke. But I'm more inclined that it's actually really factual now. Now, she could squash this anytime now by coming up with a video and then proving wrong that she's getting some form of child support from the student. That's more than $5,000 a month. But no, she's not gonna do that. Because she can't prove that. Because she know what has been put out here is actually factual. She could sit there debunk it right now, but there's no debunking right now. And look at this. I'm looking at the comment sections. No, she admit this story is fake months ago, but yeah, no. If this is months ago, why are we seeing this pop up? Now, like I said before, this looks like it might be factual right now. Because one thing, and I know F. Everson not gonna talk about this because he's playing basketball right now, and I understand it. But for you that's not really doing much, not saying much, hell, you're not even posting what you're doing right now or doing anything of substance, is very telling. And I'm looking at this now. And I'm looking at this now in the comment section. And I'm looking carefully. A lot of women are laughing at this way. Some look at it as stupid, foolish. Some even go as far as say you're not a good mother. Which most women nowadays are not really good mothers nowadays if they just looking just to get paid. If there's no incentive, most likely a lot of them will be deleting their babies more, in my opinion. That's how I see it. Damn, and one woman wrote, "Damn, you're unfortunate. That is the downside of the lifestyle. Wish her many success with the startup money." Yep. She invested $1,000 in her own trucking company. She definitely has played lineup for success of her own. Yeah, but she blowing money that's supposed to be for the child. You should be a boss chick if you want to go there by your good self before anything else. If you're not a boss chick before that, that means you're not a boss chick. You up here scavenger for the next dude that will just give you money for free. You're not a boss. You're one of them bumps with your hand out. A real bum. I'm going down looking at these comment sections. I love kids. Please, can we meet and willing be friends? And one woman wrote, and this woman's name, and look at this, a Caucasian woman. She writes, 18 years, she got one of your kids, got you for 18 years. I know somebody's paying child support for one of his kids. His baby mama car and crib is bigger than his. You will see him on TV any given Sunday, win the Super Bowl and drive off in a Hyundai. She was supposed to buy your shorty Tyco with your money. She went to the doctor, got lipo with your money. She walking around looking like Michael with your money. Should have got the insurance Geico for your money. Oh, damn. This white woman could rhyme. She could rap. If you ain't no punk, holler with me would want a prenup. We want prenups, yeah. Something that you need to have, because when she leaves your butt, she's gonna leave with half. Yeah, and well, he didn't get married, so he didn't worry about it. 18 years, 18 years, 18 years, 18 years. On 18th birthday, we found out I wasn't his. All right, now I ain't saying she's a gold digger, but she don't want nope. Yep, but she ain't messing with. I'm just reading the comments, guys, in these posts. This thread you start as gold. She can be reality housewife with her money. Yep. Just the very first thing that popping in my head after I read this story. Yeah. Yeah, it's crazy. Getting pregnant isn't a lot. Yeah, getting pregnant is not a lottery ticket. Yeah. And Mary, she got knocked up by a rapper. And my issue with a lot of these dudes, why are you still entertaining these, like I said, these thoughts that don't provide nothing, won't do nothing for you? I just don't understand it. I just don't understand it. She better flip that 1 million. She mad he beat her at her own game. Well, technically, she walked into that because anytime when a man is dangling $1 million in front and said, I pay a lump sum, and you don't, and that's it. Most women nowadays, if they're really smart, which she's not. That's why when I look at it, say a trucking company, you women can't build shit. If the man don't got the money, you're not starting nothing. I think most smart women should need to start building from the ground up. I think that's their best bet if they are on that quest. Looking for a man that got more than you, it's not really a winning formula. Sorry. And really, truly, most of the women that look in that direction, you most likely don't care about the man anyway, just want to take his money. So that ain't gonna work. All right. See, and one guy writes, or as one wrote, very smart young man, good for him. Already spent $100K on what useless. It's a medical bill. That is crazy work. She better learn to live within her means and stop being entitled. The money is to support, keyword support, not dependent on it. I hope she clever about it. We women need to learn. Yeah. All right, I'm not reading more of this. That's the end of this post. I'm gonna look at one more post, and then that be that. All right. Let me see. The other post is just as crazy. I ain't gonna read this. All right, I'm not gonna look at this. All right. So, what can we learn? What can we learn? The only thing I can learn from all this, right, is that modern men, particularly black men, they're actually winning out here. Unfortunately, they're winning, and they're winning pretty big with these chicks. You can't be that dumb as a woman and take a lump sum and think you're going to win out here. It does not work like that. It will not work like that. I'm sorry. And the reason I say it won't work like that is because these young dudes are getting smarter. They're not going to be impatient. They're going to really size you up before they go in for the execution. And they're going to just line you up nicely. That's how I see it. And another thing I do want to add, to those that will get suckered in and will take the bait, in my opinion, the men that's going to be more suckers and take the bait are men, young men or older men. And mostly these women are going to be searching for black men. These are the men that's going to be the bisexual route, the ones that are very much homoerotic in nature. They're the ones that's going to fall more suit and fall into these games to these older women. Case in point, what's the name? That boy that used to been playing for the Houston Rockets, now playing for Phoenix Suns. I think his name, Dre Michelle's baby father. Yeah, he's one that will fall more into the line of the game than a lot of these other men that are in nature heterosexual. And the reason I say is personally, because I already look at videos from what I'm seeing, the highlights and something about this dude, Jalen Green. He's giving off homoerotic is. Meaning the guy paint his fingernails, polish his toenails. There was videos of him humping another man in the bed. So really, truly, he will be far more victim to an older, mature woman and will just give a baby just is, either trying to hide his true sexuality or whatever the case may be. At the end of the day, he will be more victim and will fall under those situations with older women. I can't see a man that's heterosexual or in his rightful sex, meaning that he is straight, roughly. That's how it goes, to fall under these games now. Because the two players that didn't fall under was Anthony and PJ. And those boys are Gen Zs. And they're straight. But if you're not straight as a young black man, yeah, I can see that you're going to be more sucker and fall victim to paying any woman that's post or hit the wall money for a baby. I could see it happen. I can imagine it happening. Yeah. Yep. So now I'm going to go to a call line because I don't want to end it off like this. I sure don't want to end it like this because there's so much to say, and I'm probably going to remove the. Let's see if Sankofa could give me a response on this. I did tell him about this. Make sure you guys like the stream, share the stream. All right, I'm on the show. It's call back soon. Pause. All right. As I'm waiting, let me look up another thing. Hold on. Where is it? I'm trying to find it, guys. Hold on. Yeah, I know, guys. Dead silence. You know how I stay. Yeah. All right. I'm gonna give him a few minutes to call me back. I doubt he'll call me back. I give him a few minutes. Till then, let me see. Let me look at social media briefly. Let's take a look. Oh, you know what? I forgot. I might as well share this. Yeah, let me share this. I'm not sure you guys are going to see this. I might as well do this. And let me see if you guys could hear this. Let me test the mic. All right, let me play it.
Agency here in Miami. This is Wednesday, September 3rd, 2025. The calm before the storm. By the way, speaking of storm, it has been raining since I got here. And you can see, right there.
Okay, you guys can hear that. So
it had.
I'm going to share this. I did promise, since the guy said spread the word, I will. Before I put this to a conclusion. All right. Actually, no. Matter of fact, let me look what's going on here before I share this. Make sure. Okay. Let me wind it back. All right. All right. I think I can share it. Let's share it. Where is that? This will be the last thing shared today. All right. Let me take a look. I'm going to just only share this only. So I got to make this bigger. For those that want to see, yeah, let's make this bigger. All right, let me take a look at my device. Let me see what's going on here.
It has been.
All right, let's play this. This is the conclave. And you'll like this. Listen carefully.
All right, guys. Just had the books dropped off. And just make sure that you know it's me. Okay. We're back here in my palatial suite here at the Miami Hyatt Regency.
I apologize, guys. Let me rewind it back because it requires a volume. So before, I apologize, guys. Let me rewind it back because. So let me do this. Make this bigger. Now you're going to see this. All right, let's play from the beginning. Enjoy.
All right, guys. Just had the books dropped off. And just make sure that you know it's me. Okay. We're back here in my palatial suite here at the Miami Hyatt Regency here in Miami. This is Wednesday, September 3rd, 2025. The calm before the storm. By the way, speaking of storm, it has been raining since I got here, and you can see, as you can see right there, okay? It has been raining, storming a bit, but it is also metaphorically a calm before the storm because the books have arrived. Yes, the Gospel of St. Kevin has arrived, gentlemen. All 200 copies of them. Special rush order. And now, without any further ado, we're going to take a look. Let's take a look at these babies. There it is, gentlemen. There it is. The Gospel of St. Kevin. Let me go ahead. Let's move these out. Yeah. In the shrink wrap, in the real, in the flesh, my brothers. There it is. Yes, sir. And we're going to, this is shrink wrapped, as you can see.
What you're seeing is the new release book by Obsidian Ali, The Gospel of St. Kevin Samuels. And it looks like a Bible. Very nice Bible. So let's keep playing.
I'm gonna open one of these. Now I have to do this one-handed because the other hand I'm holding the camera. So let's see if I can open one of these babies and let you get a sense of what's going on here. So, shrink wrap off so you can see what's going on here. Hang on, I got to keep the camera. There we go. holding the camera with one hand, the phone, phone camera, holding the phone camera with one hand and put that in the trash. Holding the phone camera with one hand and holding the book with the other. This is on my desk here. There it is. That's the back cover. There it is. That's the front cover. And let me get the spine there. There it is. Look at that nice gilt gold edges there. Look at that. Isn't that a beauty? Look at that. Yeah. And you got the nice satin ribbon.
There you go. There you go.
We swear the best song rappers of the year. So
All right. Okay. That was good. I like that. That was good. So I shared because a new book has been going to be released, and you guys can pick a copy yourself. Overall, in wrapping up this, right? I'll say this. These baby mamas, like Brittany and Ayesha, they're reaching back to the baby fathers in hopes to get more money, in hopes for more eyeballs, and hell, in hopes to get a bigger paycheck with the state. And unfortunately, they're not getting no more money. Brittany is only getting $2,500 a month. In a span of that amount, she's getting for, if my math, so I think that's like $50K a year. I might be wrong. Let me double check. Times 12. No, that's less. If she's getting a child support check of $2,500 a month. I don't know if it's a week or month. It might be a week. But let's say it's a week. All right. Let's be fair. Let's say that's a week. All right, let's clear this. Let's say she's getting that times 4. All right. Now, she's not getting that much money. I thought it was. So roughly, she's not getting the money. Because if she's getting that a week time or a month time, which I think is a month time, because the way how she's carrying on, she's not making 6 figures a year in child support from PJ. I would assume that she's getting only $30,000 a year, roughly. That is not no money, but that's what she deserves when you decide to just become a baby mama and want child support instead of going for being a wife. And I'll be honest with you, I'm gonna be fair with y'all. If the man is screwing around behind your back and he has $1 million, let him screw around in peace, ladies. I'm sorry. You signed up. Now, I know most women think that's not cool and stuff, but I'm telling you right now, you do have a price in regards to your so-called submission. It is what it is. So that money she's getting weekly or monthly or whatever it is, that is actually fair. Because a lot of child support today, well, is running, it should be capped, personally. Same with Ayesha Howard. That's why she left Georgia to go to California and try to stay there, because she's trying to get more money in child support. So it tells you the certain states, if you're a player, the last thing you want to do is live in a state where the child support law is not in favor. I think most black men, modern men in general, should need to start studying which state gives out the most child support and where is the cap. If you're not in those states, I would highly advise don't live outside those states and breed or knock up a woman. That's the last thing you want to do. So that's an important note I want to give to y'all. And overall, these women are failures. They have no marketing skills. They're not doing much. And if they're doing well, as they say, the money they get from their father, their baby father that does more or makes more than them, should go straight to the child. But we know that's going to happen because most smart women say, want to spend on themselves. They're selfish. And that's that. All right, that's it for today's stream. Thank y'all for watching today's stream. I'm looking for y'all in the comment section of this one. A lot was said, a lot was been done. I'm hoping that you guys give your own take in the comments on this one. Like always, please like the video if you think the video is worth it. If you hate it, give it a dislike. And if you're going to leave any nasty comments, be mindful of what you say in my comment section. The links to find me are in the description below. You can find me on Twitter at ChaosRain7. Add me as a friend on Facebook, Eric Rain on Facebook. Follow me on Rumble, CRain23 Rumble. Join my Discord service and become a member of the Chaos Rain Show. Those are links. Thank you for watching. And like always, always. The Chaos Rain.
Man, fuck all you hoes. Fuck you and your mammy and your granny too. And fuck all you hoes. I'm sick of this shit. Fuck all you hoes. And fuck all you. Don't give a damn, bitch, what you wanna do. And fuck all you hoes.
They like the chaos.
They like the chaos. So when you're able to
The chaos.
let that chaos reign with,
The chaos.
let that chaos reign with,
The chaos
let that chaos reign with,
must reign.